question 15a. Complete this table for y equals x squared minus 5. So what we have on the table is a load of values for x, a load of values for y. Some of the y ones are missing, so we need to find those. How do we find them? Well, we use the equation given, quadratic equation, and we substitute in values. So in this case we substitute in x is minus 2, so we write out the equation again, this time replacing the x with minus 2, and that's still squared, minus 5, and y equals minus 2 squared is 4, minus 5 equals y equals minus 1. So in here we put the value minus 1. We need to do the same thing again using the same equation, but this time we're just going to use it for the value x equals 2. So we do y equals 2 squared minus 5, y equals 2 squared is 4, minus 5 again, y equals minus 1. And then the last value here, we've got x equals 3. So again, we need to remove, or start from the beginning of the equation and substitute in. So we've got y equals 3 squared minus 5. We have y equals 9 minus 5, which gives us y equals 4. Okay, we can put that in there now. Right, now we can actually plot this graph. We've been given all of the numbers, the values that make up the table x and y, so we can plot these particular points now. So first one, x is minus 2, y is minus 1, so when x is minus 2, y is minus 1, we can plot that just there. When x is minus 1, y is minus 4, so when x is minus 1, y is minus 4, like this. When x is 0, y is minus 5. Here, when x is 1, y is minus 4. It's there. When x is 2, y is minus 1. It's here. And then when x is 3, y is 4, goes there. And the last one, when x is 4, y is 11, which goes up here. And then you just simply draw a curved line which crosses each of the x's like this. You have to draw that to get the full marks. Now that is part B. It doesn't actually have B listed on my screenshot here, but there was a part B to that, and it says draw the graph of y equals x squared minus 5 for the values of x from minus 2 to 4, which is exactly what we've just done, so that's part B answered. Then we've got part C. Part C says, on the same grid, draw the line y equals minus 2. So simply we find where y equals minus 2, y equals minus 2 here, and the line y equals minus 2 is everywhere where y equals minus 2, so it's a straight line across. If the question was y equals minus 3, it would be down here, for example, but it's not that, is it? It's y equals minus 2. So that's just simply how that works. It's a straight line going through whatever the point they give you is on the y or the x axis. In this case it was y equals minus 2, so it's a straight line crossing y equals minus 2 here. Right, and then the last one, write down the coordinates of the points where y equals x squared minus 5 and y equals minus 2 cross. So we're simply looking for the points where both of those graphs cross, and you can see it's here and it's here. And for x, we would say that x is over here, 1.75. Yours might be slightly different. There is some tolerance, some leeway. You might have slightly smaller, slightly bigger. And x also over here equals 1.6.